Louisiana Beer Review Steel Reserve Tiki Series Strawberry Daiquiri. This is a malt beverage with natural and artificial flavors and certified color. A serving size is 5 ounces, and there are 3 1/4 servings per container. It's 10% alcohol, 146 calories, I assume, per serving. It's Union made. Now here's the ingredients: water, corn syrup, dextrose, barley malt, yeast, hop, doesn't say hops, hop, sucrose, which I think is table sugar, natural and artificial flavor, citric acid, malic acid, FD&C, food, drug, and cosmetic, red number 40, sodium benzoate, and potassium sorbate added for freshness. Quite a lineup. All right, this was introduced in 2021. This is the first video review for this product in the world, at least at the time of the recording. Best by January 31st, 2022. There's the strawberry daiquiri, and then there's the punch version, some kind of punch, which I found in Reserve, Louisiana, on Louisiana Highway 44, westbound. And I bought this at Fast Stop on United States Highway 61 westbound. All right, and I asked them about the punch, and she said, well, it's all gone. And these were almost all gone. She said they've been selling them like crazy. The girl at the register, and she said, and that was in Kenner, Louisiana. She said, well, how is it? I said, I don't know. They just came out. I haven't tried it. So here we go. There's only 11 check-ins on Untapped. 11. All right. So let's see what this super strong flavored malt beverage is going to be like. Well, there's your red number. What number is that? Red number 40. Food coloring certified as safe for food, drugs, and cosmetics. Pink head of foam, not fizzing away as fast as I thought it would. Clear, no, translucent, and somewhat bubbly. All right. I'll say this, their locator tool was very accurate. I looked up the places I went to. I had looked them up before. It detailed who had it, went there, on the shelf. The only reason they didn't have the punch at Fast Stop in Kenner was because they were sold out, but normally they carry it. And they had both of these at the, both versions at the Birdies in Reserve, like I said. There's a Fast Stop in Reserve too. They said they had it. Are they going to introduce more flavors? Probably, if the Tiki series is popular. Now remember, Genesee, NAB, North American Breweries, Genesee in Rochester, New York, about 3 years ago came out with the Tiki, Sneaky Tiki, 2 different flavors. The distribution for that was poor, and the advertising was non-existent, and it didn't last. The aroma is like strawberry icy, or a strawberry tasty freeze, strawberry snowball, or freezy pop. That's what they're trying to do with these things. Make a super strong beer for people that don't like the taste of beer, right? Obviously. So there's like that strawberry acidity that you get, you know, well, there's 2 types of acid in here, it says, right? Strawberries, usually they're more acidic than sweet. You'll get them, if you get a batch of strawberries, a hamper of strawberries, you'll get some sweet ones, but then a lot of them just be bitter, you know. So this is more like the strawberry shortcake, which, you know, people add a lot of sugar to that, whipped cream or Cool Whip, so it's like sweetened up. And this one is sweetened up with sugar, cane sugar. The body's high, medium, nearly heavy. Now let's say heavy. It's a heavy body product. It's a syrupy mouthfeel. They use corn syrup as their second ingredient. So it's more of a corn syrup beer than a barley malt beer, but they use barley malt thirdly. And hop. There's like a syrupy taste. I mean, a syrupy mouthfeel. Slick. The flavor is strawberry flavoring, natural and artificial. So it's a mixture of that. Very sugary sweet. Like I said, tasty freeze or icy. If you have this mindset that you want to drink a malt beverage that tastes like those things, yeah, I guess it would be fine. You can get Pop-Tarts, toaster pastries, right, that will have natural and artificial strawberry flavoring. And they wouldn't be that different than this. It's the same concept. Bitterness, well, there is a little bit of hop bitterness. The IBU is probably only around 14, 17. They probably have to jack them up to 17 to try to cancel out some of the overriding sweetness. But you wouldn't perceive it as being 17 IBUs. But it probably would on an instrument register that way. On the Cyclops scale, the sweetness level would be 4.75 sugar cubes out of 5. Nearly 5 out of 5 sugar cubes. Bitterness, you know, half a hop cone out of 5. If there was a tartness scale, this would be 3 out of 5 tart units. It's pretty tart, but like strawberries are. Wish that kid wouldn't keep banging that, whatever he's banging over there. Trying to get his dog to react. Do I drink these things regularly? Heck no. Do I review them pretty regularly? Yeah, I mean, they just keep coming out one after the other. I used to have a really nasty attitude toward these products 10 years ago. I didn't understand them, and I couldn't understand why people would want to drink them. And my first experience with flavor beer was like Zima in 1996, and it tasted nasty to me. Like, it wasn't even that it was flavor, it was just like bad flavor. But I used to work with a lady. She was about 7 years older than me, but she'd say, "Oh yeah, we're watching a football game, I drink Zima." I was like, "I don't get that, bud." They don't make it, they don't sell it in the United States anymore. Still sell it in Japan though, by the way. I looked at their Japanese website, got 3 different flavors of it, maybe more. But is it a well? I was just about to. There's an underlying barley malt and grain flavor I just detected. It's like that high gravity. Like if you drink Steel Reserve 211 8.1 and you get that, and it's kind of like, oh, that stuff is harsh, you know. I just detected that strong grain flavor. Because with Steel Reserve you get a lot of corn and barley, extra barley, right? They add extra barley. I didn't say it was the most high quality, I just say extra. Probably 6 row, the cheaper one. But you get, it's hard. But this, that flavor is over or hidden more or less by the sugary sweetness. But it's there, I just noticed. But still, is it a well-made product? Yeah, I mean, if for whatever reason you want to drink these, go ahead. I mean, it's right there with your Smirnoff and Seagram's Escapes, Spiked, Smirnoff Smash. They're all in the game. Natty Rush, which is fading fast, it looks like. But then that's all right because I guess they want to say, forget Natty Rush. We're going to de-emphasize it and slowly liquidate it. There's only like 2 flavors of it left. But they're going to focus on the Ritas. Remember, it used to be Bud Light Rita, Lima Rita. Now it's just called the Ritas. Those are 8%, and they're pushing that heavily, cans and bottles. So The Tiki series is an attempt to compete with the really high gravity flavored malt beverages like the MXD from Rochester, New York, which you can't find really around here. Hold on. See, I'm getting some of that Steel Reserve high gravity funkiness, grain funkiness. So it's there. So they don't hide it as well as maybe they could, but still, you say, you mean it has a beer aroma in a beer flavor, a strong, yeah, you know. See, so like ruby red though, it's a nice color, artificial as it is. I don't think the fact that the strong beer, lager beer flavor is not totally hidden is a negative, though. It just lets you know you're drinking beer. So I don't see that as a negative. It's just something that I'm noting. Anyway, I noticed that I didn't mention prickly carbonation. So the carbonation level seems to be relatively low. It's there on the tongue, but it's not like sometimes it gets stuck in your chest like, oh, air. You know, it's nothing like that. So it's a low carbonation. The alcohol delivery system on the lagers is strong, so it's like, right now, it's like, where do I go? Who do I turn to? You know, you can feel it. So it's 16 ounces, more than enough. You get up to, if they're going to sell 24-ounce cans, I really hope they don't do that. I hope they stick with the 16 ounce. Don't think they'll have it in growlers or on draft, but you never know with Molson Coors. Anyway, we get the 6% Steel Reserve around here, the mild one. It's very nice, pleasant. Helles Bock, really what it is, adjunct Helles Bock, as opposed to what they get in Mississippi and Texas, which is the harsh and relatively unpleasant, to me, Steel Reserve. The one we used to get from at least 96, 98, I think I started seeing it, 1998 to 2003 when it was replaced by Steel 6%. Well, this is fine, but like I say, 5 and 5 is 10, so I'm drinking 16. So I've got 3 servings. When you're getting hit with 3 servings, you're going to know it. 10% though does hold the flavors together. I'm going to score 93. It's the most excellent product for what it is. I don't like what it is. I don't drink what it is, aside from reviews. But for what it is, that's my working theory, my working mindset that there is no style better than another. It's just that whatever style you prefer. Would I rather drink a double IPA, West Coast style? Yeah, obviously I would, but other people would rather drink this, and that's fine. This is supposed to be about doing what you want to do, not doing what you're told to do. So, Laissez Les Bon Ton Relais, a 9.3 out of 10. Hard to believe, but that's where we are. Hey, but look at the Four Locos, which I have almost no positive regard for, just because of the whole concept. Yet, those have been scoring in the 90s also. Hard to believe, huh? Anyway, you want to drink it, go ahead, it's your life. I don't want to be part of it though. But and I'm going to end this review by saying y'all go to Milwaukee and tour the Miller Brewery, which is owned by Molson Coors. You might see them making Steel Reserve or the Tiki series or the flavors. I doubt you'll see that, but anyway, that's it. Thank you.